Well, welcome. Obviously, I was playing that for the true alpha male, that is Vince McMahon, being totally exonerated.
Exonerated? I don't know if that. I don't know.
I'm
I don't
calling
know if
it.
he was totally exonerated.
Off a half-ass AI generated text message on the
AI
title of New York
generated.
Post.
That's a reach. Let me find the thing here. Has been there's some stuff that's leaked that actually looks good for Vince for once. So have you guys seen this?
Yeah, I couldn't open my Twitter without you talking about it. Of course I saw it.
I directly tagged both of you.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Hey, listen, I caught a lot of flack for taking up for Vince. So I gotta... So basically, Vince McMahon's accuser was caught writing love letters to Vince McMahon. Now, do you guys think this...
After the alleged sex abuse. Okay, that's important.
After, yes.
That part was important.
Yeah,
okay.
sorry, I missed that.
You're good.
Thank you. Sorry, Vince.
What kind of... can we read these love letters? They're there?
Yeah, they're there.
Okay.
We'll get to it. So, so basically I guess it's after the date that she claimed she was sexually abused.
That bitch loved getting shit on. That's crazy.
Exactly. Which, by the way, that's where I'm going to dispel this rumor that Vince is a cuck. Because a cuck wouldn't actually shit on the bitch.
Too much respect for them.
He worships the woman.
Too much worship, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's fair enough.
So no cuck is shitting on bitches.
Or probably he doesn't bust loads, he just shits.
That's his
maybe.
load.
Maybe that's it.
That's crazy.
That's the real load.
That's crazy. I don't know, bro. I just you inviting other niggas to come plow your girl, that just don't sit right with me. But hey,
I agree. I agree.
I'm just saying. I guess
my argument has always been Vince didn't coerce or rape. This was
all consensual.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
So let's actually get to the love letters then.
Lisa Marie, he
That's
actually shit on her. Yes, Lisa Marie.
I don't know if he actually did.
I'm gonna vomit with my ass on you.
Because that came from her, right?
I think so.
Yeah. So how do we know?
Ooh, good point.
She's a liar.
Did he come?
We
from
already
her?
know she's a liar.
Did it come from her, or did it come from the messages he sent?
I think it was the messages. Yeah,
the message. I think he said he wanted to.
he didn't get his shit off. Literally.
I don't think he did. Well, this is her. She's a dish.
Not my cup of green tea, but you know,
she's a solid 7. Solid 7.
Nah, bro. I think you even did. She's like a 5.5.
Really?
Yeah. It's just not. It's
if she had a big ass, she'd
not
be...
even about that. It's not about the ass. I'm just generally I'm not attracted to her in that way. And I don't know what it is. It's just I'm not attracted to her like that.
I could take her.
She looks like she looks like
I'm not gonna defend her.
One of those porcelain dolls that watch you wherever you go in the room.
follows you with her eyes.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could. Let's see, magnify. Christ.
They don't make it easy, do they?
No, they don't. Why would they do it this way?
That's stupid. Oh, yeah.
I fucking hate the internet.
Because it's the New York Post.
I can't do anything with it.
Well, hold on. Send it to me.
All right. Oh, okay. I'll leave it there, and then you could read it off your phone.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Beautiful. Good thinking there, Skrill. Good thinking.
That's what I'm here for, bro. Let me see. Twitter. I might be able to just get it from my ads.
I just want to point out while we pull this up on how many people really are, and I'm looking at Wonder, believe all women type of motherfuckers. when we have somebody who made our childhood, that needed our help, and you turned your back on them.
I don't know.
Wonder, what do you have to say about this?
Okay, yeah, I'll let you talk for yourself.
What the fuck?
Because that was
crazy.
You believed her over Vince.
I didn't call for help on Vince. What the fuck is going on here?
Well, there are a lot of people that did that, though. You got to admit. That just turned on Vince because they don't like him. And they went with Believe All Women. I think they definitely did. There was no proof of it except for him texting that he wanted to do it.
This is just as much proof as his proof.
No, there's no proof of, even in his text, there was proof that it was consensual because we were even reading it.
You
where
remember
she
John Leonidas also snitched on him.
Yeah, but he's trying to save his own ass.
So it's still projection. Yeah,
because we're talking. Hold on, we're talking about being found guilty in the court of public opinion and not the court of law. And I think that's what everybody was trying to separate themselves from Vince. That's what they were doing. Had nothing to do with the court of law.
Because he hadn't been found guilty of anything.
If he was found guilty and then they did that, then I'd be like, okay, they were, But sorry, go ahead. Do you have the?
Yeah, I got it. Oh, this is wild. Here we go again. Draft 24. That means this bitch wrote 24 of. Yo, that's crazy. Which is even harder to begin after we spilled our hearts to each other. What is that? Each other. A few nights ago. In some ways, I wonder what's left to say after a beautiful evening like that.
Beautiful evening.
And then
a beautiful evening of rape and coercion.
And then I realize,
all right,
there's so much more to say to my best friend, my love, my everything. I don't think you'd write that to your rapist.
That bitch loved Vince.
Holy
Here's
shit.
the thing.
That sounds like Vince writing.
No, yeah, Vince would have put something in there about his hard pecs or something like that. You know what I mean?
He would have praised himself.
This is too loving for Vince. But I think before you continue, I think she was in love with Vince and probably had the whole thing. We've heard it a million times. She wanted to fuck a powerful dude. She did. She fell in love because she's a goofy girl. And Vince was probably playing her, right? And I think she wanted him to leave his wife.
What the fuck?
And be with her. And he was probably like, nah, I'm not doing that.
You know what time it is.
Yeah.
Stop it. Leaving my wife.
Right. Because she was obviously in love with the dude. And then when he was like, I'm not leaving my wife, she was like, all right, I'm a vindictive cunt now.
You raped me.
You raped me. Yeah.
Or she's in love with him. And to test her true love, he'd be like, fuck all my dogs.
That's a good ass point. You love me for real. It ain't no fun. The whole
Let the new day run a train on you. Prove you love me.
If I shit on your chest, you're mine, toots.
Where's Kane and Undertaker? They don't call them the Brothers of Destruction for no reason.
Holy shit.
Have you ever been 3D'd?
Where's the Acolytes?
You're going to get the cock slam of hell.
Is there any way that I can adequately tell you how much my life has changed for the better since we met? How can I put into words how you have filled the void in my heart that I thought would remain empty forever?
With 7 cocks.
Holy shit. True love cannot be found where it does not exist. Wait, hey man, this is
actually too intellectual for a bitch to write.
It sounds what?
It's like too much for a bitch to be writing.
You think it sounds too?
Who do you think writes that stuff? That's what females write.
Yeah.
Or this could be another possibility. She was trying to go after the money, and she was playing up her end, trying to play Vince.
That's a good point.
And Vince was like, "Nah, I've been around, sweetie.
It's gonna take a lot more than the letter, bitch.
Yeah.
You gotta fuck the homies.
Leave my wife for a solid 7?
You know how many cocks Linda went through to get in that seat?
Go ahead. I'm gonna skip around because some of this is interesting.
Yeah, go to the
I didn't. She can't write. I didn't. Who? I guess she says no. I didn't know who you were the day
she was flustered.
I bet you, but I immediately knew that a missing piece had clicked into place the moment I saw your face.
She didn't know Vince McMahon.
I love you.
Well, who knows?
She said, "I
A lot
love
of
you."
females
Guys.
probably don't.
She loves him.
She loves him.
Leave my wife. For I love you.
She's wait, what?
Vince is supposed to leave his wife for I love you.
Oh, I love you. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how females think, though.
That's
She
crazy.
said, Vince,
Yeah.
I'll do anything you ask me to. He said, fuck the homies.
Because to him, she was just a cum rag, and
That will fuck
she
the
thought it
homies.
was something more important. But we've seen that happen before too. A female will do some crazy sexual shit because the dude she's in love with tells her to.
Holy shit. There are a few people who know the secret of making a heaven here on earth. You are one of those rare people. That sense of heaven is the very thing I want to give back to you.
I could believe. Vince is an angelic man.
Or what if?
He's a very religious
what
man.
if
No,
he
you know what?
razzle-dazzled her, she fell in love, he brought her into the dungeon of rich niggas, and let the homies fuck.
I was just about to say that's what
But you can't.
that's what it sounds like. It sounds like she loved the lifestyle. She's not
Of being a sex object.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's getting fucked by Vince, and she gets whatever she wants. She gets shopping sprees. She gets fucking manicures, pedicures, whatever. That's her heaven.
No. Because
Until she
her
had to fuck the
thing,
homies.
her thing is more about emotions at this point. Like, yeah, she could be
It
playing.
sounds like emotions.
She could be playing the game and trying to get to Vince's heart, right? But this is like Wonder was even saying, this is so sappy. He doesn't even believe a woman wrote it. I think that's like she's really in love with this motherfucker. She's talking about heaven on earth.
Yeah.
That's some shit Pepe Le Pew used to say.
Yeah, while he was trying to rape that skunk, that squirrel.
Nobody ever talks about the bitch trying to rape him back when he finally cleaned up. Nobody ever talks about that.
But that's reality.
Hey,
That's reality. Yeah. I.e. Vince McMahon. Go ahead.
I'm kind of skipping around. I'm going to like page 3. Give me a
I'm
second.
waiting for her to
Page
say.
3 of
Bro,
draft
there's-
24.
Bro, there's 6 pages of this
I'm
shit,
waiting
bro.
for her to say.
How'd she end it? How'd she wrap
I'm
it up?
waiting for
You know
her
what?
to
Let's
say,
skip the
when you got all those niggas in me, I loved it. Until that's in there, we don't know
I don't even
what
believe,
part why she loves him.
bro. There's people
There's a
that
timeline,
there's
remember
people
that.
that get off on just talking about things. He could have just been fucking sexting, and that never really happened.
Damn.
I'm just saying, who knows at this point if she's being caught in a lie right now.
Okay, I got you.
Wait. Sorry, did you
Yeah.
see any part of him leaving his wife? Like her asking that?
Oh,
That's a good
did she
question.
say
Hold on.
Vince and L in that? Did she say his name?
She didn't. No,
think she
she's
was
only
talking about-
mentioned things like, I know people aren't supposed to know we're together, and
Because what if it's one of the?
who's Johnny?
What if that is one
Johnny's
of the?
Laurinaitis.
What if one of the people she was fucking on, she fell in love with them, and that she's writing letters to that person? That person gave it back to Vince to use as evidence.
It's only plausible because I can't see Vince's name in here.
Well, you said Johnny. What does she say about Johnny?
Well, here's what she said about Johnny. She said, to be around two people who are this far gone for one another, whether it's your assistants, the chef, Brad, Nick, Johnny, or whoever sees us together,
She was fucking everybody.
I think it's undeniable.
she was naming all the people that know about them.
Yeah.
Got you.
I think it's undeniable to them or anyone who sees us that we are in love with a capital L. Oh my God.
Ooh.
Others who
Did
think
she spell that out with a capital L?
she put a capital L.
Oh.
She
Oh,
put
it's a
with
thing.
a capital and then the L was capital.
And the L was capital
Oh,
already.
yeah.
It's a
Okay.
thing.
Jesus. Go ahead. Continue.
Others who think they know you so well must be surprised when they see us act so sweetly together, practically like kids. Ew, bitch. Our energy is so playful. The carnal component is clearly off the charts between us, but we are equally sweet and funny around each other too. When we are together, it's like nobody else exists. That last part was important. Did you hear what she said? She said the carnal component is clearly off the charts between us. Y'all was doing some freaky shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that could have definitely been true. She's a younger girl too. He's an older dude.
Yeah, you know his wife ain't doing the backflips no more.
Of course not.
You know, it's understandable.
She's working
too.
in the Senate.
It's understandable.
Guaranteed they're probably not even fucking. You know what I mean?
Sad part.
Yeah.
You might be right. But
You saw her picture.
But we'll end it. We'll end
Now
it.
she's not fuckable.
That fucking smoking skull looks better than she does.
That's crazy. All right, we're gonna end it.
Yeah, how does it wrap up?
I'll end this letter with 2 thoughts. For the first, hold on, I'm sorry. Let me start over. I'll end this letter with 2 thoughts. The first is that life is short, and a person can only have so many great moments. The kind and genuinely change them for the better. I am so blessed because you, I got the next page, have given me many. The second is that there are only so many chances at love, if any at all, that one is given in their lifetime. Again, I'm the luckiest person on the planet because I found you. And you, Vince McMahon, are the one. For the yesterdays and to the days and tomorrow, I can hardly wait for you. Thank you, my sweet beast.
What Shakespeare?
Sweet
Beast,
My heart
come
is
on.
yours.
This is Vince right again.
My heart is yours, always and forever. Janelle.
Yo,
My
go
sweet
crazy.
beast.
My
this man
sweet
got
beast.
a Shakespearean to write that shit for.
I'm gonna tell my bitch to call me my sweet beast.
Yo,
That's
I'm
awesome.
sweet beast from now on. Sweet
If
beast.
Sweet
is
Beast
crazy.
stayed out of it and that's heard Vince McMahon, I would have been on the bed with. But Sweet Beast was kind of.
She
Nah,
waited- she
I
waited to the end to say his name though.
I believe for them to have this as like a court document, I would assume there's some proof that she wrote
That
it.
she wrote it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because anybody could just write a love letter about themselves, and any rapist could do that. I bet you there's like email or something.
So there's never been court documents that's fraudulent?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying maybe I would assume on a high level like this.
Well, they're quick to put whatever they claim. I'm going to still say claim. Vince wrote.
All right, what would actually turn you on this whole thing that would make you think? Because if that didn't turn you, I don't know what would. I think you just have it out for Vince.
Trying to get him back for that Booker T shit. I feel you.
Been a long time coming.
I mean, once everything is said and done, if he's an innocent man, he's an innocent man.
But you still think he raped her. There was coercion.
He's a douchebag.
I'm not asking you if he's a douchebag. I'm asking if you think he coerced her into a sexual relationship.
I wouldn't say the sexual relationship part, but probably once it got to multiple.
Well,
Yes.
yeah, that's where we get into the thing of, then is any guy that talks a woman into having sex with him, is that coercion? Or is that just the game?
I don't. It's the game when it's one. I think it's it's corrosion when it becomes not just one person. I'm adding this person and this person and this person into the mix.
No, don't get me wrong. I'm
Yeah.
not standing up for the act.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's immoral. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm totally in agreement with you.
Yeah.
But if we're talking legalities and we're talking about coercion, right? Even if my thing is that I want 10 dudes to fuck my bitch and I talk her into it and she agrees to it, is that coercion or is that just us being freaky, foul people?
I was of the belief that maybe some shit had went wrong, but after reading that letter, especially the part where she admitted to being a carnal, and the word carnal is just, your sexual proclivities are just out there. You can just do whatever you want. So I think I think she's DTF, to be honest. She probably, the way that letter sounds, she'd do anything for Vince. I wouldn't be surprised if she gladly said yes. I'll fuck all of them.
And under the thought that, like, or not even under the thought, with the thing of that she was either really in love or she was going for the money. Either way, she thought, if I do this,
I keep Vince.
I'm gonna get what I want out of it.
And even by
Yeah.
law, if she did say agree to it, right? And then it's a time or an event where he's asking her to do it and she says no, and he still gets it anyway, or demands it anyway, and gets what he wants, that could still hold in court as rape because she said no. And that was one of the text messages.
Wait, say that one more time.
Even if she agreed, let's say even me and Screw, for instance, have a wife.
Yeah.
Married to. If they say no and we still do it and they go to court with it, by law, it's still rape. They said no. Even though they said I do.
Which they would have to leave us first because they can't testify.
Yeah.
No, but that's sort of irrelevant because the importance is, did they say I do when he asked if you want to fucking get gangbanged?
No,
that's the important thing in terms of courts.
The important, and that was one
law.
of the texts. You remember when she was like, "Oh, not tonight," and he was like, "No,
not tonight." Isn't a no. That's just not tonight.
Yeah, she was still healing.
Yeah, from the last gangbang that she agreed to.
Vince, is too early. My pussy's still fucked.
Yeah. I think not tonight implies that another night. Yes.
It's a double entendre though, because it could still be not tonight, no tonight, and if it's still done that night after saying not tonight, what does that still mean?
That means she said yes eventually.
Eventually, not tonight. They'll go specific like that. And that
if it happened that night,
yeah,
and she has proof that she didn't agree to it at some point.
No, for that night.
For that night.
Yeah.
Yeah, because from what I remember in the text, Vince wasn't like, no, come over now. We're going to fuck you right now.
He's like, I'm still
it's
coming.
It's going to be a problem.
No, he did say in the text, I'm still coming over. We have da-da-da-da tonight that's coming over.
Did he?
Yeah.
I could have sworn that it was
it's like the second page, on the second page.
All right, we'll have to go back to that then. But all right, if that is, then maybe that is a question on whether or not.
That would be the only thing in the court that would be what they need to be in court for.
However, I think it's more plausible that, like, at that point you're just splitting hairs. I think it's way more plausible that she might have said not tonight and then eventually agreed to it. Like, there's a difference between not ever wanting to do it and still having it done to you, and giving into a request or even a demand. Maybe that's a sexual thing. They do have a odd relationship.
They have a carnal relationship.
A carnal relationship. I'm just not using that. That's a good word. Carnal. All right, yeah. Lisa Marie even says it. Sounds like she was on board.
100%.
Yeah. Let's see. Shout out to Sushi Sensei, Misfit Nation.
Hey.
Best wishes. Hope the cast is going well. It is. Thank you. I don't know if anybody else is saying anything. Andrew Wilson, shout out to you. He's just wondering who we're talking about. Vince McMahon.
You figured it out.
Greatest creator and promoter of all time.
Greatest creator.
Great patriot of this fine country.
He's gonna ball wash Vince for the rest of the segment, guys.
One of the few clean capitalists we have in this country.
He's as dirty as they come. A rapist, no. Purveyor of black cock, yes.
Excuse me. Provider of fun family entertainment. He is the Barnum and Bailey's of our generation.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Did you write that down?
No, just
that's
always right here.
That's terrible.
Always right here. I always have prepared compliments for Vince McMahon.
I figured that out just now. Oh, shit.
And this is again why I always stand with